welcome back. Another day of working here in the boiler room. Hopefully we get it knocked out today. I need to start adding props and stuff to the walls, so I'm going to add our angled pipes here, from that to up to here. Just got to screw those in. Then I start adding shit here on the walls. Lots of conduit stuff. I got to find some stuff to add up here, stuff like that. I'm going to move that up, and I'm going to bring out our water heater, see what other stuff I got to hang in here. Any old paint cans and stuff I'll hang up here. I'll make them look gross, whatever else. So here we go. Alright guys, so I got a chunk of electrical line up here where it's like broken off and it runs into that one, runs around the corner and down the whole room, and then I got all this other stuff up. I hung a rope, kind of snaked it through to where I've got this hanging stuff right here, because I'm having an actor hiding right there, so I wanted a bunch of stuff kind of hanging around them so they kind of blend in to the room. I put a bunch of props up here, a spool thing I had, a few chains. They are prop chains, but they look heavy, especially when you're looking up at them in a grate. I screwed that thing up, so it's up higher now. Trevor got our lights working, as well as our elevator thing up there. I need to get hot glue for him. I hung these chains all over this room. Those are real chains. These are plastic chains. Those are real chains, real heavy chains. I hung a few chains off of this, and yeah, I have Christian and Nathan hanging our water lines off of this to kind of add extra detail on that back piece. And we're moving right along here, knocking this stuff out. Nathan hung up our other pipe right here, so once we paint these and make them look all scary, we'll have an actor scare right over top of this, kind of reaching down on top of the audience. Hi Lori, you look so pretty. I'm adding a ladder here because we have our endless tunnel where I have a ladder that runs like straight down all the way into nothingness, and this will kind of look like the extended ladder. I'm gonna frame it in and add a piece of cage over it. I added this thing, it was a bitch. I gotta add a piece of plexiglass over it because I wrapped up our hose here like 5 times because it kept falling out and just pissing me off. So I gotta add a piece of plexiglass over it so it stays like that. I put a mop bucket. Eric, he got this old school one, all rusty, and I took our old nasty mop out of our showers from last year. I've got a bucket that was in Ward H. I'm gonna add an outlet in here, make it all black and nasty, and yeah, we're running right along in this room. So here we go. All right, guys. So I'm pretty much done in here with adding props and stuff. I think I am done, other than I've got one board I'm gonna add over here, but I need someone's help. But I added these vents up here, so I can add some creepy kind of drippy stuff coming out of them. I put a few props up here, this old spool thing we had, and a few prop chains, since I've got all these other chains and ropes and stuff hanging from the ceiling throughout the whole room. Yeah, it's looking pretty good in here. So it's fucking hot. Yeah, I'm gonna add a few paint cans up here and stuff. I've got a few other things I'm gonna add. Outlet right there, and then once that's done, I'm gonna start adding our paints to make it look creepy and wet and old nasty. Alright, our next task is I'm gonna hit these other banners with some spray paint. I'm using our Espresso 2X whatever to get those. I've got 3 on this side and 3 on this side. Once that's done, I'm gonna hang that board up on that wall, and this room's pretty close to done. We just got to we still have to make some kind of a ladder to have there, and I got to get my dad to weld our handrail up. I have, right now, Trevor's here working on our lighting. He is our lighting guy. and I have Glenn and Nathan and Tyler working on our walls in the courtyard. They're going to try to frame those all up and get that knocked out. That'll be good. Lots of progress. Once I'm done in here, I'm going to move to the skinning room, which is the new name for our backside of our operating room. It's all framed in. I got to hit it with some paint and start hanging our cage. So yeah, here we go. Alright, so I know it's really dark because we don't have any other lights in here yet, but that is the elevator up-down switch. Just staring at that. And here is the, climb up a bit, here is the lights for the floor sign. I don't know if you could see it moving up and down or what, kind of. Like I said, we'll have other lights in here, obviously, because right now it's just fucking dark. But yeah, those look awesome now. We rearranged our lights. That looks awesome. Yeah, looking real great in here. Hi guys, I'm up here at the haunt again. I'm working on some costume stuff. So today was half off at the Goodwill, so I went and I bought a bunch more stuff. I also have a bunch of stuff left over from when I went last time, but I'm trying to clean up and kind of organize stuff. So I've only organized these 2 boxes. The rest of this is still a mess, but that will all be organized into stuff as well. So I want to have it like kind of like this, where I have a bunch of boxes of stuff that's all labeled with what's in it. So I've got all kinds of like white shirts. I have loads of them. So I'm gonna have a few boxes of those, of kinds of sizes, a box of vests, stuff like that. So I'm just organizing stuff, and then I got to hang up a lot of stuff that we still have to make all nasty for the actual show. So okay, here we go. Alright guys, so I made a list here of all the jobs that we have to get done and the corresponding rooms that they need to be done in, and then this we open in 47 days. So that's 47 days to open and about 14 less till we have to really have most of the room done. So yeah, I can wipe 2 of these off of here, right here. This brick panel scare box, and underneath it the lath scare box that's done. Let's see, I guess I'll keep working in that room. I'm going to place the 2 skulls because we found those yesterday, and I'll see what else I can do to knock some shit off this board. Alright, 2 more things done. Got my skulls placed. Bye-bye skulls. And where's the other one? Office. Got my lamp glued down. Let's hang these clothes up. So a slight change of scenery. I'm in my car. I'm going to Menards. I have to get a box of cap nails. I'm going to get a box of staples for hanging up our fence because we're almost out. We've had that box for like 3 years because it comes with an ass load of staples, and we don't use it that often. Pretty much only when we're hanging up our fence, because it's a bitch to use because you have to hammer in these little staples. So another box will last us a long time, but I need to get those, and I need to get 2 rolls of it's a braided wire. It's pretty much like barbed wire minus the barbs. It looks pretty cool and it's really safe. So anyway, heading there now. I'm gonna get that shit, and yeah, we ready to knock some shit out. Alright guys, we're up at the haunt again. I've got a bit of a crew here right now. Just trying to knock stuff out on the list. So far we've got yellow line on our floor for this room. We've been all walking on it since getting all distressed. Lori and my mother are making this kind of a caution type entranceway. They've got it, hi Lori, all taped out, and they're adding our black right now so that it's done. It'll look real cool. I just knocked out a few things around here yesterday, like this thing. Added a curtain in back of it. We added a sign there, high voltage. I put some spray paint on those pipes, stuff like that. CJ's here. Pretty much where we're at is that in about 2 days I start law school, which means I'm not going to be able to be here every day, all day, like I have been the past few months. So we need our managers to really step up and run the jobs while I'm not here. I'll be here basically only on weekends, helping out because I'll have homework and it's going to be very hard. So, but everyone's here working right now. Eric's in here working on these cages for the roaches. What's up, man?
I'm full of stain.
But it looks good, doesn't it?
It's getting there.
Good.
Little by little. Next is blood.
All right, blood time. And then I've got Jacob up here working in the front room. So, yeah, we're rolling, working. There's a lot to show you, so I'll kind of update you as we go. All right, guys, so we got our walkway all done here and our door framed out. Well, it's not all done. We got a small piece to put across here, but most of that is all done all the way around. So we're gonna add our fence stuff on there. I've got Glenn, yeah, the stripper poles in. He's gonna break his prostate. We've added our trim around these windows, so we just have to add our tape and paint. But this side's all done. We just got a small piece across here I'm adding. We got to add a prop door in here and then frame out our doors here, and this room's fucking done and ready to paint. Then add all of our cage. Jacob spent all fucking day in here. He demoed this wall. You can see where it was, and it was all painted. And we added these things onto here. So we're gonna add our paneling on here to cover it all up. We're gonna add a staircase over here that's all broken, a prop door up there, and another walkway across that. And then we got more shit happening over here. Glenn knocked out the rest of our bunk room in here. So we've got one bunk over there, all hilted in, all good to go. This one over here, hilted to the floor, ready to go. This bunk up here, so all that's left in here for our building wise is I have to build a toilet prop over here, and then I have to chop out our door out of this space so there's an actual door, because right now it's real low. Come on over to here, and we got roach room. Lori has painted this, so that's done, and Eric did a bunch of work on these cages, making the stuff look bloody, making it look old and gross, adding shellacked all this stuff so it looks just higher quality than the crap that was in there before. He spent a lot of time in here, so these are pretty much done. We just have to add a bunch of roaches all over them, stack them up, and tack them down so they're ready to go. We got a box to build in here. Hopefully we get that done tomorrow. We got to get the sliding door done over in the skinning room. Lori and Shannon hand painted all this, so that's up there and looking good. Now we just have to add our paint to our back wall and start hanging like our signs and shit in here. We have to trim this out, hang a curtain, and build a doorway here, so that once that's done, we'll actually add all of our paint and stuff on here, so that's all done. And Eric hung up our fan over in the freezer room. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the day. Well, let me show you what I did in the clown room. We got this thing up. So, over in here, in the clown room, I hung this prop up. Want to know what you guys think? I've never hung a prop up like this. We don't have loads of prop bodies and stuff. We haven't. We just recently, within the past year or so, started to accumulate quite a few. But I hung this guy up here after I painted him up like a clown. I figure our clowns are crazy and climbing all over shit, climbing up on here, climbing up there. So I figured I'd stick him up high instead of just having him here. Plus, when he was here, he's kind of hunched over, so you couldn't see his face. But I painted him up. I added paint on his hands, on his fingers, because they're supposed to be like applying it on themselves. So that's that. But anyway, we're gonna head out of here for the night. See you guys tomorrow. All right, guys. Right now we're up at the haunt. Me and CJ are here working in the rules room. We're working on skinning the rest of these tops. So far we've got up this piece, small piece here in the corner, and this piece will be fucking done here pretty quickly. We're rocking and rolling through here. So, Alan and Glenn were here earlier. They knocked out the rest of our bunk room, put up our roof in here so it's ready to paint in here. I got someone on that later. We're knocking out this room and then we'll be moving on to something else. And just like magic, the top walls are skinned. So is this wall. So, yep. All that's left in here, we gotta paint that shit, add our trim on our windows, and build our interior walls down here, and we're ready to go. Look at all these shelves are cleared off from the summer shit. All the pool shit's gone. That means Halloween stuff's coming right around the corner. All they have left is this bug shit. Halloween stuff's gotta be rolling out here within the next few days. I'll try and look back, see what they got. I'm at the store, I'm getting these hinges and these wheels for our sliding door and the skinning room heading back. Alright guys, so I'm heading out of here for the night, but I wanted to show you what we got knocked out. So they got the rest of our walkway up here across this. We'll be adding a prop door right up here. Like it looks like it goes to the other side. And Glenn built our guard post up there. Once it's all skinned and stuff, it'll have a window in it with a projection screen. We framed out our windows, that's done. I ran CJ through what the plan is for tomorrow and like what to work on and all that shit. So yeah, and Stefan was working in here. He hung up some more of our vines. So you can see scariness going on in the greenhouse. We've got other vines that are smaller that we'll be hanging up in here too. So we've got crisscross vines going all over. We got 2 more of our big vines that will hang on this side, kind of block that shit off. But yeah, looking real good in here. So I'm getting ready to head out of here, guys. Now's the time when we're gonna see what everyone's got. I start law school tomorrow morning, so I'm gonna be pretty busy. I don't know how often I'll be here. I think CJ's planning on vlogging whenever he's here. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure you hit subscribe. We're almost done here, guys. It's gonna be great. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Justin, I'm tuning out, and you stay scary. Hi guys, welcome back. So, you can see I'm all dressed up. I'm on the train to my first day of law school. This is an interesting experience. It's a big step for me, and kind of the rest of my life. It's going to be interesting because my crew at the haunt has to really they're taking the project onto themselves now, because pretty much I just went from every day I'm free working at the haunt to now maybe a few days a week, probably not, mostly on weekends I'll be there. So I've gotten us to a point where we're pretty close to being done, and I'm pretty confident that everyone there knows what is happening, and as long as they come and put in the hours, we'll get the job done. So I think CJ is going to start using my camera to vlog.
Our next stop is Miller. Miller's next stop. You must exit the attendant door. We see your conductor's siren door is not open, Miller.
So the vlogs will keep coming. Don't worry about that. So yeah, here we go. John Marshall. Here we go. Alright guys, so my first day of law school is done. Heading out. I got out kind of early, so I'm gonna be catching an early train home, which is cool. So I kind of just like always whenever I'm in like a group thing or whatever, I shined amongst the other people in there, so that's a good sign for the future. Anyway, I'm gonna try and catch this train. Got a few blocks to walk across this bridge and shit, and then yeah, we'll be heading back to the haunt, see how the crew did with our first day of me not being there. Hopefully they knocked out a lot of shit. Alright guys, so I'm back at a location that we know. Let's see who's here. We've got Stefan, Glenn, my mom, Lori, Nathan, Eric. I think Jacob's car was over there. Maybe this is Jacob's car, I don't know. That's probably Jacob's car. But someone else's car is here too, and I know CJ's here. Well, let's see what they got knocked out inside.
Okay, we're getting stuff done. Got this whole room done, almost. Jacob framed all this. We got the windows done. You just need skin in here now. So this is also what we got done. And Glenn was in here and finished building that door. We just need to put up our barbed wire and paint in here and skin everything. But Glenn built this door right here for Jimmy, and it looks pretty freaking good. So yeah, Eric finished all these cages. They look pretty freaking good. There's a whole bunch of blood and stuff in there. Looks pretty gory. And he built this scare box right here. Looks pretty good, coming together. So we got Jacob working here on skinning these walls, and Eric's here and Lori's here, so keep you guys posted.
Bang, 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 bang! Vamonos, vamonos! Bang, bang, bang! Vamonos, vamonos!
Thank you guys very much.